I am so not ready.
All year in all my product collections.
99.99999% sure not what I thought it was gonna be. That came out of a very random place in my brain. Today is a very exciting day. Let's do this.
Is very oversimplified platform.
Hi, good morning, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. Today is Thursday, June 6th. It's almost 9. I have a late start to my day today because I woke up late because I did. My kids had a party last night, my 2-year-old. But that's okay because today is a very exciting day. I am going to make all of my prototypes of all the new cutters that I have been designing and bake them, and then hopefully, you know, weed out which ones we're gonna launch and which ones I'm not gonna launch. I also have charms that I have to get through, and I have to clean this space. I have to clean this space. It's rough out here. Yesterday was a wild day. Yeah, I literally worked until 8 p.m. But I was upstairs and with my kids and packing orders and doing all the normal mom stuff, just also trying to work. So it was just chaos. But I got the orders out the door. I had about 25 orders and my husband took them last night. So that means I don't have any. I have like 2 or 3 orders left, but I will print those and get those out tomorrow because they came in yesterday. Today, I hope I get to prototype and bake and finalize all of these prototypes. I usually around this time I like to make a free color recipe and post it on my Instagram. So maybe if I find some inspiration, or I'll go up on my Instagram and try and see what colors people are looking for. I've been slacking on my Instagram game and I can't even do TikTok. Like I feel like a grandma. I don't know what it is. Like, is it because I'm not consistent? I bet you that's what it is. Social media loves when you're consistent. Also, I ran my laser yesterday, so I wasn't able to like vlog a whole lot because it's so loud and it was so smelly. I gotta figure that out. Like, I bought a really expensive vent fan and everything, and it just still smells and emits a lot of odor, and I don't appreciate it. My daughter made me a cute picture. My youngest colored it, and my oldest said, "You can color it now." Must have been waiting for it. Okay, so I have to pull off the other prototypes from the printer. I gotta check my emails. I'm wearing a bodysuit today, like a shorts bodysuit, and because I'm so tall, this is gonna sound so bad, but because I'm so tall, it like stretches out and I feel like Borat wearing that like Speedo. Like just strings. Hair is probably going up today. Medicine has not kicked in yet. I just took it, so I have ADHD for those of you who can't already tell. That's what we're gonna do today. Not gonna get distracted. I'm gonna write my plan down. I'm gonna get it figured out. I did do a lot of the stuff from yesterday, but let's write down this. Free color recipe, color palette recipe, because that way when I have the color recipe out and I do the prototypes on that color recipe, then it kind of like is cohesive. Prototype, new shapes. I need to look for transfer paper, even though I have so many. And I have an idea for a texture mat, and I need to figure out the charms. Once I kind of figure out these loose ends here, like finalizing and getting things almost done, then I pick a launch date, because then that way I have things already in motion rather than picking a launch date and trying to get it all done by then. Like I usually try to get at least halfway done with launch prep before I pick a launch date. That way I'm really ready, really prepared. I gotta make some calls and go on my Instagram for some stuff. It's a lot. Incense for today. Dragon's Rose blood. Sure, go for it. Update on my little incense holder. It's messy. Not what I thought it was gonna be. So I put it in this little tray, which is fine. I don't care. I just have to buy another one. Smells good. Shorten it and it stays a little bit better straight. Maybe not. I need to get a new camera tripod because I don't really like this one very much. It's too short for me. I love that it's like small and I can just like whip it around, but it's like this tall. And then the other one that I have is like this tall. Probably too tall. Oh, maybe not, but it's really wide. Maybe I'll try it. I like how small that one is. Like the legs are small. It just needs to be a little bit taller. All right, it'll be all right. Let's do this. These 3 bins are all prototypes of new shapes that I need to clean up and get ready to prototype. All right, I'm gonna do that.
All the year and all my product collection, some dreams over the year. We're still working on
Okay. It's 12:30. I just finished the prototypes and finalized some things. I've got things baking. It's gonna be done in about 10 minutes. I'm so cold. I turned my air off. I've got a heater on and it's in the summer. Like, I also feel like the things that I have that are launching, it's not enough, which is ridiculous. And I know it's enough, but I still have some other designs that I really wanted to do. So I'm gonna try and do those. And I also wanted to work on some new micros. Some floral micros. Okay, so I found like this 3-inch like camera tripod extender. So we'll see how that goes. I'm so cold and my battery just died, so I don't know where I was at in talking, but I'm so cold and I'm mad about it. So I have things in the oven that are gonna be done, and I'm gonna try and finish up a couple more designs. I have some more things printing, and then I have to stop. I have to tell myself to stop. I really do. Otherwise, I will just keep designing, and this launch is so random. It is so random, and I'm trying to reconnect my Shopify ticker. Let's see. I think I gotta go to, how do I do it? Okay, hold on, I can't do that. Orders? I don't know how to connect it though. So how come it's not showing? I don't know. Oh, connect to the internet. How did I remember that password? My Wi-Fi password. I gotta write it down. I don't know. That came out of a very random place in my brain that I knew that, because it's like all random numbers. Counter will display 3 and 4, then 5 striped flags. Okay. Oh, it's a different password. I gotta go figure it out. Hold on. There it goes. There it goes. Hey, look at that. Got it reset up. Perfect. I opened up the windows and I also opened the front door like to the storm door so that my dogs can see outside, because it's just beautiful out, and they might bark. They probably will bark. You know what I really want to do? Let me tell you. I want to make some sort of like randomizer where it helps make earrings. So like it'll give me a shape. it'll give me like a technique, whether that's a silk screen, a transfer sheet, a texture, like a clay technique, and then I do it, and I really want to do that. So I wonder how I can make something like that, because I know I can't be the only one who would benefit from that. I used to, sometimes I would put little like old school papers in a hat type deal, but I have so many products that would take forever, and I will 99.99999% sure lose those papers. So if I could find a generator online, that would be pretty cool. I picked a color palette that I want to make in clay, but just getting it done is, I know it's gonna take a long time to get the clay mixed and figured out. I also made like a Canva, like consolidated color recipe page of all my purchased color recipes and also my own color recipes. So random, I know. I am addicted to caffeine and energy drinks, without a doubt. Like, I want one right now, but I'm gonna before I do that, I'm gonna drink way more water. Okay. Also, if I'm being honest, I feel like, sorry, I just saw something, my ADHD like is processing two thoughts at once. Hold on. Let me stick with my first train of thought. I also feel like I could come out with 100 shapes, but if I don't show how to use it and give inspiration on how to do it, it won't sell. And I think that's something I struggle with, because it's very easy for me to create shapes and create designs and do all of the technical stuff, but it is not as easy for me to jump on and make reels and content anymore. And I need to stick with my weekly schedule of like, this day is for this day, this day is for this day. But it's just been so hard. And I know I've said this a million times, but the past couple weeks have been nuts. Like, I think this is the first week that I have a full work week, and I'm getting a lot done because it's a full work week, but also like I have my daughter's kindergarten celebration on Friday, and then on next week is her last week of school, and figuring out childcare and figuring out all the stuff is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, I'm going to finish up some designs and then be done and tell myself to be done. Because one of the things that sucks is I designed some of the cutters that I wanted to make, and then when I printed it, they were way too small. And I freaking hate that I do that. And I also have a lot of cutters that are like just 86'd from the batch, like didn't look cute, didn't fit the vibe. All right, I'm gonna go and finish some designs up. Okay. Oh, I lost a strap. Okay, I bought a canvas overhead light phone holder. It was expensive, but I was sick of what I had, and I impulse bought. So let's open it up, see what it's like. I missed. All right, let's see. Woo, heavy. Okay, it's big and very heavy. This is the base. Nice. It says create today. How well? Cute card. I mean, feels like the arm that I would get on like Amazon or whatever if I were to buy an overhead arm. So the only difference is this is gonna be really nice to like adjust and move and still have a lamp. Oh, and it has a table clamp. That's nice. I'm interested to see how bright this is gonna be. I have something similar to this already, but I don't love it. So I'm hoping I love this. It's big, which is nice. Very similar to the arms of other like overhead things, but this is different. Oh, this moves. Very cool. And then this moves as well. I also got the magnetic phone mount because my work phone has the magnetic thing. It's easier than this, even though I pretty much only use this phone. Oh, that's really nice actually. Let's see what it looks like plugged in. Oh, good. Yeah, I like it. So this will be on my clay desk actually. Wow, it's really heavy. Pretty good. I'll see how it goes. This other one that I was using It was okay. It just like was hard to maneuver while working. Like I had to unscrew and fix a bunch of stuff. Okay, it happened. It's 1:30. Back to work. Hi, hello, good morning. It's Friday. It is 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. My dogs are hounding me for food. Like, they will not leave me alone. Today is gonna be a shorter day because my daughter has her kindergarten graduation today and I am not ready. I am so not ready. It's gonna be a mess. I got my food. I'm going with some hard-boiled eggs today because I haven't been able to eat, well, not able to eat, but just been so busy I haven't really gotten a lot of protein in, so I added 2 hard-boiled eggs. I finished the prototypes of earrings, I finished the cutters, I finished the designs that I wanted to finish, and I assembled, and they're good. They're all good. So I have to go in and label all of the items in my computer. I'm going to reprint all of the items, the cutters that I'm going to be releasing with their mirrored set so I could take pictures of it. Yeah, I'm excited. This lunch is going to be really good. Now that I have finished the prototypes, narrowed down what I want to release, and I played with my prototypes with just regular like clay that I had around the around. Now I'm going to, it's gonna take so long, but I have to do a color palette, and then I'm going to use the clay colors that I mix in the color palette to create new like content for the new items. So that's the next kind of big thing. And then I have to do transfer papers as well, which I can easily research and do, and then the texture mat. If those things don't happen, it's okay to me. And I have to do the charms. So I have to call Tammy and I have to see what she wants to do as in terms of like charms, if she wants to help out with that. Most of the earrings, I have the backs glued on the back of them, which is great. I just know that color mixing and making that amount of clay that I need is going to literally take me like 2 hours today. And I have to mentally prepare myself for that. But it's good, useful content, and it does well on my page. It's providing a free resource for my followers, which, you know, provides another aspect of inspiration. And then one of the things that I really have to do, and it's just mostly mental, I'm mental. It's mostly a mental thing that I have to do is I have to be able to organize my shit. Like if Notion is the way to go, then I need to figure out Notion. I keep hearing a lot of people talking about it and I do like it. I just know that it's gonna take a second for me to set it up the way that I want to, and that is time that I just don't have. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Tomorrow I have the girls by myself, and then Sunday my husband's home, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to launch next week, which is my daughter's last week of school, but we were able to like figure out childcare, and that is always very helpful. In terms of like work. I gotta print the mirrored side so I can take the pictures of it, so I'm gonna do that. I need to stop making excuses for myself and actually do the work and make things work for me rather than me working extra hard to find something else. Like there are organizational tools out there, and just because it's not feeding my dopamine boost and it's not catering to my ADHD doesn't mean that it's not useful. It's a me problem. You know what I mean? Like I have to get over that, and I know that. It's hard. It's really hard for me to stick to a plan. I'm the kind of person that would buy a planner right now. Like if I felt unorganized, I would buy a planner. I've already bought 3 planners this year. I do not need another planner. Like I need to use the planner. It's a me problem. So I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna prep up my printers for the pictures of the cutters, and hopefully I can get all of that done and color mix. I did kind of figure out what colors I wanted to do. I'm just gonna kind of go off of this, and this is a lot lighter than what it looks like on the computer, but it's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta do. There's a lot of things I gotta do, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna do it.